talk about battle rap right now because everybody's talking about champion of the year, and I feel like the females not is not getting the respect
Oh,
that they deserve.
I'm not hearing no Woty talk. I'm not hearing no
Yeah,
Woty
but you know what?
conversations.
But you know what? We're gonna talk about Woty right now because
Boy,
That's right.
God.
We're gonna cover it.
so who should be in the Woody lead right now? Because as of right now, I only could think of three females that's buying in for that title.
And you know what? You know the crazy part about this Woty thing? For like the last 3 years straight, Jazz and Hustle names have always been like in the 1 and 2.
But but
And
guess
now, and
what?
then you got Coffee Brown in the
But guess
3.
but guess what? It's basically the same females from last year.
Yikes.
The same females from the year before.
Told
Nothing
you.
has changed at all. It's
Nothing.
just
And you
those
do,
three.
but listen, let me explain something. What is this saying about female battle rap? And what is this saying about the other women?
Female battle rappers, your ass need to step it up. That's what it means.
When it's the same 3 names in the hat every year, it's just saying
these
that it's
these
saying
three
Jazz, Hustle, and Coffee is
these three
outworking everybody else.
these three has been carrying female battle rap right now. You could like them, you could hate them, but those three have been carrying female battle rap on a consistent basis. Like the
The
rest of
big
these,
three. The
yeah, the
motherfuck the big three. Nigga, it's
yeah,
just it's really a big three. It's
yeah.
Jazz, Hustle, and Coffee. And like okay, with the males, right? You've had a Red win one, you've had Geechee won 3, you had
Rum
Chilla get
Nitty.
one, you had Rum Nitty, you had Big K, and now look like Tay Rock is on his way to one. Okay. Why is it the same 3 names when it comes to the women every year? What's the problem here?
The females are not outside, man. Like
Where is Shuni? Where is E Hart? Where is Shayna?
you
Where is
know, you know,
Tori Doe? Where is
you know,
Prestavia? Where is Official?
you
Where is
know the
KCJ?
the word outside get used very loosely. Don't say you're outside when you're not
You're not
outside.
outside. When you're not outside, that's a fact. That's a
But
God
I
damn it.
but I do feel like there are females that's actually outside, but it's not just getting
Why
the
are we
proper.
not getting the names like Eon and the newer women? Well,
I mean,
where's the
Eon has had battles, but but she just don't have that impact
what
like that.
what's old girl name from Boston? She from Boston, but she
Chirac,
okay, we got Chirac. Okay, where is
Chirac,
Tony
Chirac,
Blanco?
Tony Blanc.
RX.
You should be asking RX that.
Well,
RX hasn't battled
I,
this
well, I
year.
know why she handling life shit. You know what I'm saying? But
Uh-huh.
I just feel like
Like
if it's the same 3 names, if it's gonna be Jazz, Hustle, that's gonna always be 1 and 2. But now Coffee is in the mix, where it's like, I don't know, it's Jazz, Hustle, Coffee, Jazz, Hustle, Coffee. It's saying these same 3 women are out working the entire female industry every year.
yeah,
That so you're right. The other women should step up, but with the 3 names we got, who among the 3 is in the lead, in your opinion, for the Woty belt right now?
I think it's hustle, man. I think it's hustle right now.
Who's in the lead? And so who would be number 2 to you?
I think number
Jazz or
two.
Coffee?
I think it would number 2 would be Coffee. I think Jazz would be number 3. I think
Didn't
I
Jazz just win it?
no. Hustle was the one that just
No,
won it.
Hustle. Yeah, Hustle just won it. Okay.
Jazz. When you look
Jazz
at
won it. She
the
won
reason,
it the year before, right?
the reason why I got Jazz at 2 because Jazz, it don't matter what card she's on. Like Jazz is gonna make an impact right away because it's Jazz. Jazz just has that energy with her, and obviously she gives good performances. Also, she battled Bizzle Bond, the champ, down in the UK. She
Yeah.
went toe to toe with Coffee in the fight on Gnome, which you were in the building for that.
And she also got the Tay Rock battle coming up. And I think that's the main event.
I and I think Coffee, she has more battles between the three, but none of that matters nowadays. But her resume looks pretty good though. She had Jade on Chrome 23. She had
Okay,
E Hart on Black Eyes
good,
Cartel.
two good names.
Who she She had
Jazz
She had Arsenal on the URL, and then
and
she also,
Jazz.
yeah, and Jazz.
So if you look at the fights that these women have had, then Coffee has had more. She's been outside more, and she's had tough competition. Because uh, I will say Jade did not give her best effort in that battle, and Coffee kind of just walked
No,
over her.
no.
Um, the Arsenal battle, Arsenal kind of messed up, choke,
Hmm.
and she gave, got the win there. She battled Jazz the Rapper, and people was calling it one way or the other. And then the other battle, what was the other one? She went over, was Jade, it was Arsenal, it was Jazz, and there was one more that Coffee did.
Um, Jade, Jazz, Coffee, and Arsenal.
Okay, so and what did Hustle do?
Hustle battled Prezi on Battle Academy.
Okay,
She battled on the Gnome card,
Battle
which,
Swamp.
yeah, Battle Swamp in 3 rounds, and then she also battled Chess in 3 rounds also.
So that is over Coffee's resume to you.
I'm not just looking at resume. I think if you look at resume, I think Coffee definitely has it. But if you talk about impact and material consistency, I'm giving that to Hustle. And Hustle did something the first time most people can't do. Uh, um she actually choked in her first round, and she was still able to win her battle.
Well, I think she did a one rounder with Prezi, Shank
Yeah.
Prezi, right? And she choked the battle.
And Coffee's resume is great, but it's just I just don't see a signature defining moment in those 4 battles though, where you could say, yeah, I'm gonna remember that.
Okay, well, what about Jazz the Rapper?
That's the same thing though, man.
Like Jazz didn't do anything like super memorable yet. Well,
Um,
okay, well, if Tay Rock, well, not if, but Tay Rock is I guess the number one contender for the Cody belt. If
yeah,
Jazz is able to beat him or make this a debatable battle, what does that do for her Cody run? Because her Woty run. Because if she can knock off the Cody contender, wouldn't that put her a step higher up on the ladder in terms of
yeah,
I want to win this Woty belt.
that
I beat who y'all said was Cody. How am I not Woty?
I mean, that definitely does help her resume though. Like, I'm
That
not gonna.
hell yeah. Main event with Rock on basically yes, it's Kings versus Queens 5, but it's essentially a dialed down version of Summer Madness. It's basically Summer Madness, and she's the main
um
event with Tay Rock.
all
A
three of the,
win there.
all 3 of them are on I guess you could
Who
say
who
Summer
who
Madness.
who does Coffee have?
John the Don.
And John just got announced with the frack battle. So a win over John could help Coffee. And who does Hustle got?
Kichi Gotti.
Ah. Now, oh man, because see how serious do people take the battle? Because when we got EFB versus EFB, then naturally questions will arise. If did they take this serious? Will they just because they teammates? Is he trying to kill her? Or is she trying to kill him? Or they just here to get a check? See, that comes into play when you look at the matchup. The Coffee and John seems like a more of a serious one. Kind of almost same thing with Rock and Jazz, but Rock don't play with nobody, and Jazz don't play with nobody. Even though they felt like her and Geechee battle wasn't all that, she kind of wasn't playing that battle. She wasn't playing. Geechee kind of let off the gas a little bit in that Jazz battle. But
Yeah,
out of these three matchups, who would you say got the tougher fight? Jazz or Coffee? Because you can say
Jazz.
Hustle,
I
you can
think
say like
Jazz.
no
I
no
think Jazz.
disrespect to Geechee.
I think Jazz have the tougher fight though because Jazz. I think it's gonna be more impactful because she's gonna be going against the possible champion of the year. So everybody's gonna be tapped into that. And I think everybody will be more excited about that battle with Jazz versus Tay Rock because
Yeah,
obviously,
yeah.
Tay Rock, we don't know what the stock is gonna be like after he battles Big K. Also,
If he's able to beat Big K, which I think I got him winning, but I think that's like, yo, he's kind of locking the Cody up pretty early. You know what I'm saying? It
yeah,
ain't coming
yeah.
down to the last battle of December.
But if
It's like he kind of got it locked up.
Jazz gives a great performance, I think it'll catapult her up if for Woty. I think it could move her as high.
Let's say all three women win their battles. Which one means the most? Obviously, it would be Jazz beating Rock.
But I don't think it will move her up to number one though.
So if Hustle beat Geechee, like beat him clear,
yeah,
that kind of, but I would like to think because Rock is the leading contender, a win over him probably give you a few more points than Coffee beating John or Hustle beating Geechee God, who also is a teammate of hers. Beating Rock would carry more weight.
But even with your teammates, you're not gonna take,
No, I'm not saying they about to go light, but but I think leading up to the battle, that is some of the sentiments that's around the culture is like, this is one of those team battles.
No. That's what the culture feels like though. When it
That's
comes
what
to
that's what I'm saying.
when it comes to Hustle and Geechee, but I think they're gonna show people that it's not gonna be
It's
like
a
that.
real battle. It's a real battle. I know that the EFB team go hard even if we got to fight each other. I know that, but I just also know how the culture looks at things, heading into a battle. But I think beating Rock means more than Coffee beating
Even
John or
even
also beating Geechee.
I think Coffee is the one that suffers the most because I don't think it'll move her up that much if she beats John.
But what if
She
John beat Frack? You got to think about this. Frack could arguably say he's undefeated in battle rap, right? Frack is really one of
we
those.
would not, but we're gonna have to see though
But if John
we
can
get.
beat Frack, and then Coffee can turn around and beat John, it
But
should weigh a little more.
Coffee needs to have that performance though, man. If she could have like that top level performance, and we're gonna remember that performance when we think about Kings versus Queens 5, I think it could be it could have people debating about it. But I just
So
think
ultimately, I think it comes down to which woman performs the best.
that's what it comes down to.
Because let me ask you this. What if Jazz beats Rock, but it's a lackluster battle on both sides and it doesn't live up to our expectations and it's just okay, but Coffee goes absolutely berserk on John and obliterates him?
Then Coffee may have a possibility.
She would stand out more.
Yeah, she could possibly move up to number one.
So it all depends on their individual performances versus their respective opponents.
Yeah, that's
because Hustle. What if Hustle beat the dog shit out of Geechee? Let's just say that happens. I'm not saying it's gonna happen. I'm EFB. I don't care. But
Hustle closes the gap against those three though.
But right now you got her in the lead. But if she beats Geechee clear,
I got her in the lead, but it's not by that much.
Because it's like this then.
Yeah, it's up and down though. Like it could definitely change though. Like don't get me wrong, it could definitely change.
Okay, well, back to the main.
Who do you got in the lead?
I would based on resume and the work. I got coffee. I got coffee as number one right now.
Okay.
That based off the resumes and the
I got
work.
hustle, man. I think hustle. Like I gotta give it to hustle right now, because most females after they win Woty, they'll take a break. They'll take a light schedule the following year. Hustle did not take a light schedule. She said, "Well,
No,
you
she
know
didn't.
what?"
I'm right back
Was like,
outside.
Hustle was like, "You know what? Fuck that. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna do something that no female's ever done. I'm gonna win Woty back to back. That's what exactly I'm gonna do."
Oh shit! Yikes! Let's go, hustle. Come on, let's go. You know, the thing is, I'm super cool friends with Jazz. Coffee, we from the West, and then me and Hustle is EFB. So I got a relationship with all three of them. Like I want all of them to win it for different reasons. So I really don't. I mean, I don't really care who win it. Who turn is it? Don't Coffee got a Woty, don't Jazz got a Woty, and don't Hustle got a Woty, right?
Yeah, that's crazy though, because whoever wins this Woty is gonna be making history, because they'll be
The first woman to get two.
Yeah, they'll be the first to be two. I think with Hustle, it's gonna be more impactful, because not only she's gonna win two, but she's gonna be
back to back.
Be doing back to back. She might have one of the best runs as a female battle rapper.
And yeah, absolutely. Shout out to Hustle. But again, the success of Coffee, Jazz, and Hustle year after year is only highlighting the fact the rest of the women in the battle rap culture have not stepped up, and nobody else has said, let me go ahead and knock all three of them up out of here and let me shine. Not First Lady Flames, not the Vixen, the Assassin, Eon, Tato, none of them. They just letting the same three be in a contention every year. Every year is Hustle, Jazz, Coffee, Jazz, Coffee, Hustle. Same three names rotating. The rest of y'all need to step it up, and that's coming from the bar guy. Come on,
talk.
If you got the same three names every year for Woty, that's just telling me the other women ain't doing much.
Because where is KCJ? Yeah, I know she got a battle against Rum Nitty coming up. I know she's been taking a break. Vixen, you know, she took a break last year. She did battle official. She had the 2-on-2 on OSBL. So it's like,
okay, let me ask you this. Okay, we got the big three. We got Kendrick, J. Cole, and Drake in the female battle rap version, right? We got the big three, which is Jazz, Hustle, and Coffee. Who would be the fourth person as of right now? And I know 40 Ball said, I got Danny Myers for 3 rounds, and she also got some other big battles lined up going out for the rest of the year, because she said this would be her last active year.
I'm hearing things about 40 right now, but right now I can't say she is number 4 right now, because I do need to see her, and I do want her to put in the work first, because I am hearing things. Don't get me wrong with that. I am hearing things, but
I hear 40 about the end of the year on a great run, and she could creep into that top 3 if she has these great performances that she can do. But I'm just saying, right now, who is your number 4?
As of right now, number 4, I would go with E Heart. Would be number 4.
My baby mama. According to T-Top. But now, shout out to E Heart. She's on fire. She's working.
Yeah, E Heart. Who she had? I think she battled Shuni. Yeah, was it Shuni?
Yeah,
I think she battled Shuni. She also battled Coffee. Also,
come on, Heart. I'm rooting for you. Yikes. Me personally, I actually don't know who would be number 4. I can't just freestyle a name right now. I just make up a name. I would have to look at the data and look at the facts and and then I could give you a number 4. But the fact that I can't even give you a number 4 off the top of my head just lets you know how far. And maybe the 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 on that Woty list will probably say, well, we don't get the same opportunities as those 3 women get every year. We don't get the same shine. And when we do good, the media don't talk about it. They not shining light on us. So don't act like we not working. Because that's what I'm pretty sure they're going to say that.
We did. So I did put together our top 15 rankings. Shout out to all female battle rap content. They helped us out also. So 15 for the mid-year rankings. We got First Lady Flames, 14 Mallory X, 13 40 Bars, 12 Shuni the Rapper, 11 Torture, 10 Eon, 9 Lady Caution, 8 JAYBLAC, 7 Miss Miami, 6 Bonnie Godiva, 5 Official, 4 E Hard, 3 Coffee, 2 Jazz, and 1 Miss Hustle.
All right. Okay. Well, there you have it. And shout out to Caution. Shout out to Lady Caution, because she be outside and she constantly putting on. I don't know why she not like elevated higher. I don't know why her name don't be mentioned with Jazz Hustle and Coffee. Let me ask you this. In your opinion, why don't Lady Caution be mentioned with Jazz Hustle and Coffee?
Because Caution hasn't had those big battles yet, though, man. Like when you think of Caution, she doesn't have those high marquee, high profile battles, though.
Why has she not had any of them type of battles?
You know what it is, though, man. I think, and I hate to say this, it has to do with Tay Rock. People feel like Tay Rock be writing her shit. That's what it ties into.
I don't think that's what it is.
No, I don't think it's true. Also,
no, I don't think. No, I'm not saying. I definitely don't think he be writing for her. But I'm just talking about, why does she not get?
Okay, so
I would think if your man is Tay Rock will be able to push some buttons and get you some big fights. You know what I'm saying?
So her resume that she has right now, she has Seabree the lyricist, she has Torture, she has Mallory X, and I think she just battled Hope Trilly. So those are the battles.
All good fighters, but none of them are like household marquee names as of yet.
Yeah,
but they are all solid fighters.
Yeah. So it's not. Oh,
I see what you're saying.
It's
Lady
not
Caution
great.
Is outside.
It's not.
But she's not getting the mega fights.
It's not great. It's not top performance level. But it's good enough though.
Okay, well, what about her individual performance in these battles? Do you think she's performing up to par? Is she doing okay?
She battled a 1 round against Mallory X. She did choke in the beginning or slipped up, but she finished the round, and I actually had her winning the battle. I think Seabree battle, I think it was a decent battle. If I had to say, the better performance that she had was against Torture.
Okay, well, you answered my question. That's okay. I get it now. I see, but I feel like the rest of this year and early next year, I feel like Lady Caution should be getting the big fights. She done earned it. She don't put in the work.
Why won't you give her the big fight? She been calling you.
Poor guy. Hey, well, first of all, I will be battling Lady Caution. I will be battling 40 Bars. I will be battling Shuni. I will be battling Jazz. So I'm outside for the women at this point in my career. Like I want to battle Official. You know what I'm saying? So I'm outside. I'm not opposed to this. Like, they gonna get what they looking for. You know what I'm saying? And I'm definitely gonna bark on every one of them. But as far as it shouldn't just be Danny Myers is coming outside and giving out these looks to these women. They giving me look as well. I ain't gonna just make it look like I'm way bigger than them. I'm just saying it should be other men and women coming to give these women opportunities, and that's what I want to see going forward. But yeah, man, there you go. That's it. That's the top 3, man. Jazz, Hustle, Coffee, same names every year. I'm getting tired of it. I'm tired of seeing the same names, the same 3. Like, imagine imagine if the Cody was like Geechee Nitty Rock every year. Geechee Nitty Rock, Geechee Nitty Rock, Geechee Nitty Rock. That's basically saying Danny Myers ain't doing his job. A Ward ain't doing his job. Loso ain't doing his job. You know, the rest of the men ain't stepping up. So it's and I don't know. There's a few factors into why we keep seeing the same three names, but let's not take away the fact that these three women are working hard and they are saying some cold ass bars. They giving you the moments, and they performing up to par when they get the opportunity to.
And these are the biggest names in female battle rap, man.
But there's other contributing factors as to why.
Yeah.
And that now we get into the dark side and the political shit. But I'm not going into all that. I'm just saying I would rather the women get on here themselves, and we should actually conduct some interviews, bring some of them on, and let them explain why they names don't never be up there.
Yeah.
And I would like to even see them take accountability. And they could say this, they could say that, but take accountability.
Man. That's a good idea, man. Because I'm curious
to
see
why don't y'all be in Cody? And I mean the Woty talk. Let's get them on here.